Hello, friends, whoops, just knocked my hand cream over. Friends, bees, countrymen. Hello, friends and bees and friends who are also bees. Welcome to this week's NieR Automata stream. This week, I am pretty certain we are going to be finishing Route C, which is exciting. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on at this point. I have no idea which ending I'm gonna get, but that's where we are at the moment. So I have signed my phone up for something and I keep getting bloody spam texts and it's really fucking annoying. Let's swap to the gameplay, shall we? Nice. Thank goodness. Every time I get slightly terrified that it's not gonna work, but it does. I may disappear in the middle of this to go top up my water. Some friends of mine in the UK were having an online party today, so I spent my evening chilling with them, which means my throat hurts, and also I've been drinking a lot just of water, but I may have to go top up in a minute. I'm just going to check because I've forgotten what quests I had. So I'm going to do these later, I think. Just not worry about them for now. Let's see, is there any... Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, for some reason, game doesn't like my mouse, which my controller rather, which is annoying. I don't think we've got anything to do other than the current main quest. Okay, so it's working now, so we need to go obtain the keys to get into the next tower. So I should probably summarize. Last week we finished off a 2's portion of the story, and we 9S woke up, and as 9S we decided we were going to try and get into those weird towers that have opened up everywhere and basically fuck shit up, and that's what we're doing at the moment. So let us head to Pop Ruins, which is our next zone. I'm definitely going to do another playthrough after this to like get the other endings and stuff. I just haven't decided when or how, so we'll see. But for now I'm just focusing on finishing this. Everything else can wait. Okay, I don't actually need to fight these dudes, so I made a list of all the stuff that I need to upgrade because I'm a giant loser, so I'm going to move my mouse out of the way, sorry about that.
Hello, this is the Resource Recovery Unit, now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Yep. Yep. That's pretty much how shit goes here as I understand it. I wonder what the quirk of this one will be.
This reads God box.
We've had Meatbox, something else,
These
and
machines doing talking about gods.
become as gods. Become as gods. Become as gods. Become as gods. Should work out what the quests I haven't done yet are as well. I want to do the oh, I'll be quiet for the cutscene. I want to do the quests I haven't done and like get upgrade all the swords and get the pods and shit. So. Ah.
Why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today.
I'm not a fan of this, I have to say.
There's only one lock left to remove from the Tower System. And in order to retain you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final substance.
And a special prize. I just want to check that we've got the right chipset enabled. I think this is the one.
The hell was that?
Doubt.
Structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
I love A2 so much. I know you have to, I believe you have to get endings C and D to get ending A, which is like the truest ending. But I'm not 100% sure there, so. Where are we going? I should have probably checked that actually. I assumed it would be Park Ruins, but it is. It is Park Ruins, I'm just stupid. Somehow I didn't notice that little story bidoop there. I think I'm gonna go with A2 just because I really like her. I was rubbing my eyes and completely forgot that I put glitter on my face. Whoops, oh well. Okay.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
Ah, box. Trap box. I guess this is like a you have to hack because if you fight you'll be screwed type thing. In that case I shall do hacking. Hello Swilly, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm trying, I think I'm gonna go with A2 for just in general because I love A2 a whole load. Like, she's the bae, you know? But for now I'm doing the fighting. Yay, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. I am very sleepy. So I got some relatively bad news earlier, which has fucked me up. And then also, I know, right? Some of my London friends were having an online party, which I spent all afternoon like with them, which was really nice, but at the same time, like, really did social me out for a bit. So I'm a little bit out of it, but I am shocked and intrigued to see what's going to happen. I got all the items? I guess so. I'm also hungry because I had lunch too early. So maybe I'll have a break in the middle of this. I go microwave my garlic bread. I'm doing hacking rather than fighting because Pod said that if I do too many fighting, I could hurt myself. I think to get the other ending, I'm going to replay Route C, but I'm going to start with 9S. And like... Okay. I mean, I'm still playing on easy, and I'm lazy, so... You know. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Well, there we go. I shall certainly try my hardest. I've realised recently I've started doing this thing where, like, every so often I take a really deep breath and it sounds like I'm sighing. It's not. It's because after my last nosebleed I've had to mouth breathe more, and every so often I just don't get enough breath and I have to, like, take a really deep breath as if I was yawning or something. Because... getting oxygen hard, meow. I wonder what the... Where's the last one? What the limit on combat is. Second question, does using pod, like, trigger that? Oh jeez, over here too? Maybe I'll just let Pod deal with it, you know? Just run around and let Pod shoot everything. You done? Nope. Oh, I've got a sneaky boy too. Hi, sneaky boy. Nice. If I said anything, I've instantly forgotten what it was, so... I apologise. My brain is like a sieve at the moment. It's just one of those days. After this, I got to read half a book, so... I mean, ideally I would read more than that, but I don't think it's going to be particularly easy reading, so... We'll see. Oh, Oh, I remember. I think the question was, so like when we first got in, Pod says doing too much fighting could cause irreparable damage. So I assumed that meant that we had to hack rather than like sword fight. And I was trying to work out or wondering if using pod abilities counted as like fighting and therefore would do too much damage. Also thinking about how I desperately need to fish up the other pod. Right. Sup, biatch. Come at me, bro. Okay, cool. That's good to know, because otherwise I absolutely would have hacked my way through this whole thing, so... Maybe I'll do it just to see if I can get more experience. Okay. Ah, it worked. Nice. Oh, well. At the moment, it's me being unable to beat people up. Maybe I will just let Pod do all the shooting. Oh, not another one. Come on. Okay. It appears I get more experience if I fight, maybe, so... I don't know. God. My brain is like... set brain to not. I just want items. That's all I'm here for, really, is items. Right. This looks like it's going to be bad.
Model 210.
Oh.
Operator?
Not anymore.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210.
I'm sorry, operator. I really like you.
Volunteer to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Ah. Does... No, 210. He's really having a tough day. Like, it's just don't for him at the moment. 9S, no good, very bad day. Whoops, oh shit, bug up. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I crossed my legs to sit more comfortably and I disconnected my controller, which is great. So, that's better. Thank goodness for being able to hit escape in the middle of a fight, eh? Oh, come on. Okay, hi. I don't really want to beat you up, 210, but alas.
Operator!
Coordinate data. Location specified.
Well, hack it once just to see what it's like, but I'm infinitely better at fighting, so... Okay, there's no point to hacking her, I think. Yeah, we're not doing so hot. I'm sorry, 210. Easy mode and auto chips do really help him. There she is. My hot, not evil girlfriend.
A2.
Sorry, you keep getting the Steam notifications as I take screenshots.
B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Concerned cat. Oh no. Huh? Yeet. Oh! Well. I hate to say, but being me, my brain went run straight in. Contact initiated between 042 and 153. What is the matter, 042? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledged. However, this pod program has a confidential transmission for 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between 042 and 153. Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration in the transmission environment. Sorry, I heard a weird noise there. I'll do that next time. It may be so. However, it may also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeat information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query. Could this be our will? Unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? You sounded like an android just there. Agreed. But just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I'd also hope that you do not die, 042. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh.
80% of all intel, so... Town facility processes and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch device. Made up of 256 strata, it can filter and compress information with a turbidity of less than 23,000 and have it recorded into the payload. I've read... that one. Commander... consciousness... answers after determining it be inhuman. Okay, I have read those too, so... yeah. Okay. Variants with self-destruct. Rampaging, small biped. Enhanced machines. Red Spooder. And Red Sneaky Boy. A machine life form that plays the role of older brother to countless followers. It is the appearance of a standard medium biped save for its arms, which are formed from a number of linked sphere type machines. Be wary when approaching, for it has been known to display tremendous anger when its brothers are harmed. Friedrich is a little brother machine that desperately poured oil into a machine he called a siblings. In the heat of battle, this unit begged for his brother's life to be spared, only to see him cut down without mercy. Rip. Oops. That's 210. Calm skilled analysis operator was originally in charge of relaying messages to 9S. She personally requested to have her equipment transferred to a B model for the drop, after which she joined the battle as 21B, before going missing. She was eventually encountered again at the resource recovery unit in the amusement parks, where she'd already been overrun by the virus. In the end, A2 had no choice but to take her life. Okay, Desert Tank, which I guess I never read. Okay.
Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
Nice.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
Copper ores, endless copper ores. Gonna teleport back to the city centre because I can't be asked to navigate my way back. feel bad that we killed the little brothers. I had no idea that you could not kill them, which goes to show how much I know, huh? I think I'm gonna do a full second playthrough of Route C, start with 9S, and as much as possible try and like do different things to what I did here. So I will wipe Pascal's memory and I will walk away there and stuff like that. God, no. Why am I as a person like this? I'm gonna go to NieR Tower. Okay, I guess it makes sense to do it on the sort of second time round, because I've definitely been very, like, bloody-handed this time as A2, so... I keep thinking about the line, "It always ends this way," or "It always ends like this," which just... it has me in the brain of, like... it has me in the mindset of, like, time loops because of Higurashi and its time loops, so that's where my brain goes to. Okay, will do. It's especially on the brain because at the moment in Higurashi I'm in like the final chapter where we're sort of trying to put as much together to explain things that are going on, but also to try and create like a perfect ending. So having experienced 9+ bad endings, so nope.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh fuck, I forgot I had to hack. Yes, I forgot about that. Have a great day. Come on. What? Why? It's because I'm bad at hacking. That's why. There we go.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the code units. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
Okay.
We look forward to serving you.
I don't trust that special surprise, I'll be honest.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it!
Oh, nice.
Won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Oh.
Wait, you?
9S? We've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
I'm so intrigued by...
What are you doing here?
So intrigued by them.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Nines. Hack in while you can.
I'm trying to,
Makes any
but...
sense.
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Please keep those guys away from me. I really am sorry that you can see the Steam notification when I take screenshots.
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
Thinking about all those coins and bits of materials that are going to waste. Oh, we're not timed at least, so that's something.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit the self-consciousness data to
Ah.
control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all. Ah!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Paula!
No, don't. You can't do anything. The wall's got a
Enough!
self-closing algorithm.
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what.
Hi, Oro. I'm full of concerned cat energy right now.
Circuits will...
Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
I'm so intrigued by the twins. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devila and Poplar. Do you wish to open this data? Yes, I fucking do. Dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Sorry about that. Buried in the sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our modes, the Devil and Popular models, are defective. Record transitions from the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order: function as observers of Project Gestalt. I know, right? That was like perfectly timed. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popular models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. I have no idea what any of this is referencing because I haven't played NieR or any of Drakengard, but I am going to play the NieR remake when it comes out, so if this has anything to do with that, I'm going to play it. If it's to do with Drakengard, I shall have to... Yeah, Gestalt. Okay, I'll have to look that up another time. Well, the thing with me, Swilly, is that spoilers go in one ear and out the other, so... Yeah, I'm really excited. I couldn't play it otherwise. but the fact that it is going to be available on PC, if it wasn't, there is a solid chance I might have bought a console just to play it. Thank you for the spoiler warning, this really. All for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah, watch out! Devla staggers and falls on the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. You alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a minute. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's all right, Poplar. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now, quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devla grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we're resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devla's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which will be easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devla. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologise, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show, and make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologising. We both apologise whilst insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's me and Grace and Swilly talking to each other. Especially you and me, Swilly. It's kind of funny in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sand echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devla's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Abruptly, we're in Blade Runner. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. A note at my hesitation, Devla crosses her legs and scowls. The big scroll took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump. Just little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. Right? But now my chest hurts just to think about it. If it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the black scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Purple and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Purple. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devla and Purple models from another town. The wind robs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with a new purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devla loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when her resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious. Beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled and all of that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realised how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in our old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Not appealing to one of my favourite character types, huh? Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Deviler and Poplar models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost land grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholding to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Deviler and Poplar models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance, but even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually became a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all, and while we didn't cause it to fall, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Deviler, met with an unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet, and though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town the same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Deviler and Poplar were who they are. That's how I felt when I saw Deviler being hurt. I wanted to shout at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Deviler, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It simulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. You cold, Deviler? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Deviler's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety at my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Deviler's cheek. The rain flows down her cheek like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles, but seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is, because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. It's fucking depressing. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Deviler and Poplar models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behaviour, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. So fucked up.
From their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: Why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query. Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
Almost definitely. I am going to save though. I wonder if... I know, right? Swilly, I have a question, which is, do you have predictions for what zone we're going to get in the next NieR raid? Because I wonder, given that we've had the bunker, I wonder if perhaps it would be the tower, but I don't know. I personally would love it to be the Forest Kingdom, but that's because I despite the jumping, I really do love the Forest
Just
Kingdom.
have to kill them all.
Items. Hell yes, items. It makes sense, I guess, but the problem is because we're saying it makes sense. True, because the factory was completely made up, and this is Yoko Taro, so saying it makes sense means whatever he does won't. I feel like the bunker was a surprise. When people saw bunker in the trailer, I think they were really surprised. In that case, I shall retain my hopes. Well, I didn't mean to fight them, I wanted to open the box, but... fighting them is, I guess. I'll keep my hopes for the, for the Forest Kingdom, then. Ooh. Have to read new items. Discovering the development of the originals contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamlin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for the relapsed Yona is to be transferred to the Hamlin organization. I recognize the name from what little I know of NieR 1, for lack of a better phrase, but I don't recognise the meaning, if that makes sense.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today.
Not exactly.
Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
I just want to know what this is. Okay. So my knowledge of NieR is very limited. I watched a Let's Play play it, and he did a couple of episodes, like barely got into it, and then the reaction from fans, I guess, was really bad for some reason, so he decided not to do it anymore. So I'm in love with this like church-looking thing. This is my style, my emotional style of architecture. Because that is a phrase that absolutely makes sense. Oh, Jesus. Christ. Christ alive.
2B models. I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
I don't want to, meow.
To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
I'm sorry, buddy. Right?
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Just avoid getting into any fights. Float down here. Brain just goes, objects. Oh.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside. I see.
Okay.
9S. I see. Say, did we manage to help?
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Hi. See if he has anything. Items that I need, but I can't remember how many I need of each, so. I think you're A2, right? How do you know that? Oh, I just remembered something 2B said. Do you know 2B? She's beautiful and kind, and unusually calm, all things considered. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sure she's doing well, wherever she is. I think so too. I hope you'll visit me again, A2. The fact that he abruptly appeared in the tower made me think it was story related, but hey, c'est la vie. So, elevate. Okay. Going to save because I am a big coward. Auto chips back on.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
Sure is. There's some more. This is where I fall down to my death and cry.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
The purpose of it is that it's pretty. It's actually not the purpose in the slightest, but I love churchy looking things. Checking for items or boxes over here. You never know. Right? Come on, and whoop. Whoop. There we go. Really is a building built for me. First a pretty church and then a library.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Ooh. Ah, yes, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, right, I see. That's better. Auto-targeting before. Okay. Got a whole bunch of things, which we are now, of course, going to read all the way through, because I have no self-control.
This town.
Oh.
It looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
I was hoping it would actually be the items, but alas, 'twas not. Huh. Trophy room? Sorts, I guess. What's in here? A study and also a box. Have to kill all these. Confused. As noted by my experience in Higurashi the other day, my puzzle solving abilities are often less than ideal. Predicted human server infiltration release. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GI block, SF block. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Browsing restricted. Okay.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Well, think that's a good... Okay. No worries, I will just run around shooting everything, so... Patient, yeah, no. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, chronic renal failure. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm, no vomiting, 4 milligrams of luciferase. That sounds really helpful. Preservation plan. Patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how the information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup, in the event of a sudden worsening of the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. This is just making me want to play, like...
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Oh no. That's what I have to say. Jeez. I really am sorry you keep getting Steam overlay every time I take a picture. Oh.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
I guess it's one of the really weird things about having like so many different models like this.
Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal: hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Go. Right?
Eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Yeah, no, I guess the really weird thing about like having models like that is, yeah, you see like you see a 2B on the floor and you're like, my 2B, yes? Is mine 2B? Okay. Secret model number 2. After the first descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2, A2, was the sole unit to return life, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data into the new lot of E-models and use it for the security protection of this project. I don't want to know what model she is, but I just want to think that I'm remembering correctly. Anemone is A1, right? So there is someone else surviving. Exactly, yeah. That's the thing. It's I guess in any situation like this, both of the androids and with the Roma. Oh, okay. In that case, ignore me. I thought I'd seen something, but yeah. But yeah, but both with the androids and the robots, the sort of, I guess, futility of outer form and strength of what's inside. What I mean to say by this is, of course, that NieR is all about being transgender. Okay, I'll have to, when I've done all the playthroughs and shit, I will have to watch that then, or read that. Yeah, I'm adopting this now as a trans story, not least because, boy howdy, do I wish that I could just like take my memories and upload them to a body that's better than this one, you know? Like, so actually I was talking about something very similar with a friend of mine, Osterby, who, not in the context of this, but in the context of Soma, which has a similar sort of thing in the sense of like, does your, if you take your consciousness, your personality, upload it to the inverted commas cloud and then download it to, say, someone else's body, are you still you? And one of the major questions is almost like, would you, the player, do this? And for me, I was like, immediately yes. If I could get out of my body, absolutely. As long as I could like choose to design the body I get uploaded into, absolutely, without a doubt. And I was sort of wondering if maybe that's sort of a, I guess, the thing about being trans, or I guess to a degree chronically ill as well, depending on the way that you view your chronic illness. Like, you know, in my case, I'd love to get rid of the offending parts and have working ones, so my life would be much, much better. So, but the main character is very like freaking out about it in Soma. And then Oster was watching me stream it, and he and I were both just like, in a heartbeat, absolutely. So, anyway, that's just a fun story. What's the other thing that I got? Project Assault Report 11. Due to the relapse of the original, because, right? Same with me. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units and preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures and development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. NG. Okay. As for this report, it will serve as a final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new Android models and refinement of the existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Deviler and Poplar models at a later date. Ew. I don't know why I keep clicking on picture books for a new thing. When I know that I've done them all, but hey. Can I save? I cannot. Okay. Can I save in here? No. Okay. If I could, I was gonna save as much as possible, but.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S.
Huh?
Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
Just yeah.
Once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Oh. Lots of oh no's. Okay, it's alright in that case, I've not played Drakengard, so... I think what I'm gonna do probably, Swilly, is like, after I've, finished, like, got the endings, I will look up the Dragon Guard videos that you recommended. I kind of want to avoid spoilers for anything relating to the original NieR though, because I do plan to like play the remake when it comes out, so... It's this spring, isn't it? Barring any delays.
Now let us show you what we promised.
I don't know if I want to know. I was hoping it would be a bit later so that I could ask for a pre-order for a birthday present, but I guess I shall just have to spend the money myself. Top secret, Yorha disposal.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I want to read what the new things are. You know. Following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models, when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. Shit. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. To what end? They said not actually wanting any information that could perhaps be a spoiler.
Network. We cannot be destroyed. Yorha Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. And this tower!
Okay. Oh shit, whoops. That's not what I intended to happen. I have been pinged. Bounced. Bounced have pinged me. I was about to fall off for a second there. I feel like absolutely, like, especially if there's one thing we've learned from like the NieR raids, it's that he absolutely makes stuff up as he goes along. But I'm glad to discover that the NieR raids make no more sense if you finish NieR than they did if you hadn't. Other than like familiarity with characters and stuff. Yeet. I feel bad for 9S in a way. Oh, dislike, I'll be honest. I'd rather not.
Who are they?
Oh, we fought the Japanese philosophers a while ago. Goodbye, I guess. A while ago I looked up all the philosophers that were involved in this game, and I know, right? That was one of the ones that Pod handled, because Pod has better aiming than I do. Oh, goodness, I can save. Just gonna run around and pick up objects and put off poking that thing until the last minute. Because that looks...
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
This is A2 we're talking about. Absolutely fucking not. I love the fact, Swilly, that the other day I was like, A2 is my favourite, and Oster goes, I thought she would be. Like, yep. She does tick all of my boxes.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though concepts like us, time has liberated. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test line for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
I accidentally missed a bit of dialogue there. Because I was looking at chat, but exactly right. She's like, okay, I'm gonna shut up and pay attention to the dialogue now.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's the we were experimental for what Yorha would become is pretty much all I got.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
Me too, buddy.
Has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Okay,
What the hell?
so just dodge. Just avoiding bolts for now, I guess. Right? Just in general, what would Pascal do?
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
Just, I wish I could draw so I could just have a comic that's, you know, Pascal and A2's fun day out. They just go, like, have coffee, you know, eat some cake. Maybe they do a bit of vintage shopping.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
It's Pascal, so they'd go to, This Is True.
The human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis.
I feel like if I start hitting...
System is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids, why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Speak for yourself, buddy. Oh, geez, now I'm getting Secret World flashbacks, huh? Lilith?
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
Whoops.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%.
Because I got the auto heal on, I'm just avoiding
The
balls.
enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Oh, okay.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly
Oh, really?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Really big Secret World vibes. So I guess they all beat each other up and then we have to take out who remains. Okay. Right. What a positive read on things. Well, that's worrisome. Let's read our new intel. Sorry that I always wind up doing this like as soon as I get it, but official name terminal, a program projected by the network server of the machine lifeforms. Self-evolution program installed by the pods eventually fractured its ego, causing the various aspects of its personality to turn on each other. Right? Oh, I'm getting horrendous flashbacks to some of the philosophy I was reading last term. Like, the reading I'm doing this term is tough and there's a lot of it, but at least it's like either history or like sociology. It's not trying to get my head around theory and like that was those philosophy readings from last term really killed me. They got me fucked up. Copies of 2B created by the tower attacked 9S after being infected with the virus. The 9S was eventually able to defeat them. The time detonation of their bodies blew off his arm. I haven't gone into your NieR channel yet because
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data.
it's still avoiding spoilers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Pascal vibes. Summon Pascal. Wubba-pada.
This is messed up.
How is this thing going on about?
Analysis.
What?
It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Wink. Phew. I'm sorry, I keep doing these deep breaths and it sounds like I'm sighing. I'm not. Or if I am, it's purely out of joy for the fact that I don't have to... Fuck. One, kick in, auto heal. Out of the fact that I don't have to do all that theory from last year anymore. Oh, I caught that one. Gods. Become as gods. That Become as God song really is like catchy enough that I do sometimes just get it in my head. Unfortunately. Yes, yeah. I also because I'm bad at video games, I'm playing on easy mode, so I have auto dodge set up, which makes life a lot easier. Part of me wants to play it on normal, but then you can't do auto chips, and I don't trust myself. It really is, like, fucked up, to my mind, in, like, the vein of Secret World, you know? Probably didn't need that, but... My aim is very bad, I have to say. There we go, finally.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Some kind, huh?
What?
Like the pub's like, I'm worried about your cognitive capabilities, and then every question is just unknown. I know, right? Hi. Get it, big sneaky boy. Not letting Pod do the aiming for me. Did absolutely nothing, but... Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck that sneaky boy right the fuck up. I know, right? Just be good and do a kill. I just need to like grow the capability to play video games. This looks familiar. This one looks very familiar. Yeah, I'm liking this. The orb bot cometh. Also, I really want to fly in one of those flight units. Just like in general, you know? Much better as A2 than I am as NieR. I have to say, I'm not great at aerial battles. Hi. I am really liking this. This like type of fight. Well, you too. Big orb. I will be honest. I'm not a fan here. God bless you, auto heal. Can I hack? I'd like to be able to. No, okay. Okay, there we go. That's always the case, I guess. There's always going to be more.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built
My
a back
question
door in the
really
bunker
is,
and programmed it to
what
activate
end?
after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S.
Not really.
We
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
to be hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
Huh?
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E.
Oh my gosh.
They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up!
Right?
What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I don't... I don't want... Oops. I like threw my head back in despair and my headphones went flying off my head nearly. I don't want to choose, but I'm going to choose A2. Because she is my favourite. She does have a place in my heart. Yeah. That's the thing, I've been wondering about that. I've been wondering about the line, "It always happens this way." Christ. Yes, I'm sure. I hate these stupid blocks. They're so annoying. Come on. There we go. Shit the bed. It's horrible. Jesus, poor Tui. I'm gonna have to do the unlocking cutscenes again for Bunker. Not for Bunker, rather.
Acknowledged.
Okay, yeah.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Okay, thank you, Swilly.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
Right.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Oh. Oh. I'm a worried. In general, I'm worried. Oops. Just like go completely the wrong way. Jeez. Yike. Now this portion is giving me flashbacks to one of those bits in Destiny where you spend ages trying to get to a light at the top of a stair. I think it's Destiny, maybe I'm wrong. I have no memories.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I don't know if I want to, quite frankly.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
That was rude. Deep breath. I figured, yeah. I'm gonna do another playthrough of Route C, starting with 9S and making different decisions as much as possible. So. Ooh. In that case, I shall have to try my hardest when I do this on 9S. I know that I can just replay the last chapter, by the way, but I want to redo C from like and like make other decisions and see, you know, how other things go. Also finish off any quests that I've not yet done. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna redo it to get ending D. After I get ending E, can I go back into that? Oh no, it makes you delete the save, doesn't it? I remember this being mentioned, right? There's something about, and it was at my plan, and tell me if this plan is stupid. Okay, is I'm going to redo it to get D, then get ending E. And then when I've done that, I'm then going to go back in to get the other endings and upgrade the weapons and finish all the quests I haven't yet done and like basically get all the stuff I haven't done yet. Some of which I'll probably do off camera, some of which I want to do all the endings and the quests on camera at least. And I'd like to be able to look through all of the weapon stories on camera. Probably all the archive data as well, because want to know more. So I'll probably just be doing like the grinding to upgrade stuff and like the boring stuff off camera. But so is it an option that you can do? Okay. I might like just copy the save that I'm playing through at the moment and maybe I'll do that then. But I guess I might like copy the save that I'm playing on at the moment. Okay, because that's the thing I'm thinking is I might like have that be like the ultimate end, so I'll do D, E, all the other endings, get everything else, etc. And then like the very last thing I'll do is redo E again and that time delete. That feels nice and cyclical, which appeals to me. All this wondering about endings has distracted me from the actual thing, which is that I want to give A2 a hug so much. Right? Don't say that, don't. Problem is, Oro, what's gonna happen is that's gonna happen because my, yeah, I might do something like that too, Swallow. That's gonna happen because my computer will break again, or for some other reason I'll be stuck without it for 6 weeks, and every other game that I'm streaming will get delayed yet again. I'm not so much with NieR. The big one for me with that is Higurashi. It has taken me so long to get through Higurashi, even though they're not necessarily long games, because of the like enforced breaks that I've had to have. Uploaded our consciousness into a deer. Sick. Disable all save functionality. Freely place enemies. Cool. New topic. Yes. Right. I guess because I really want to cry. I don't know what these quest progress things mean. Oh, I see. So the ones I can go back in and I have quests left to do in. I see. I am, as perhaps noted, not particularly smart. So which one does... I'm just checking something. If I hit, like, I want to replay I don't want to replay from the very start. I want to play.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Okay.
This is Command. Your squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated the stratosphere.
I don't want
Autopilot systems green across the board.
to do this bit again.
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target.
Understood.
I wanted to do
Once you
Route C
reach their
again.
anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Understood.
I'll try and get out of
Well,
this as
down.
quickly as possible.
All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Can I
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
please get me out of this?
11B, down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
Alert. Enemy unit
Can't
sighted
skip.
ahead.
Fuck. I'm sorry that you're seeing me do this bit again.
Granted.
Once I get out of here, I'll go back to the thing and work out what the
Down.
chapter I need for to go back into Route C is. Because I want to replay it from scratch, so. So we know E stands for executioner, B is battle, D is director, maybe? No. I'll have to like look these up.
Multiple
Defense,
surrounding
okay.
enemy air units confirmed. Requesting
Oh yeah, I
permission
could
to
die,
resume
but
configuration.
Permission
Right.
granted.
actually I don't know if I've got this ending. I thought it was hold down on both thingies, but am I wrong? Maybe I can't do it this bit.
Captain, I think.
4B down.
I guess I can't self-destruct in this bit.
2B to operator 60.
Yeah, that's the
All
thing.
allied units down.
I'll just wait until I'm out of combat and then I'll go back to main menu.
Awaiting further orders.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
I have to say, the dialogue at the start of this really does hit differently. Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this, I'm going to microwave my garlic bread, and then I'm going to think about A2 saying, I'm coming everyone, I'm coming, and then, or whatever her dialogue is, and I will start crying, and I won't be able to stop. Because that's... It's like, oh yeah, let's take a story beat that's really, really fucking sad. The thing is, like, I was thinking, like, oh, surely a good ending would be one of them surviving, but then I was like, it wouldn't, because A2 and 9S are the only surviving androids who aren't infected. So, without something to do that is really killing each other, then, like,
Activating short-range attack gear. Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
whoops. Okay. I hope you mean good in that it will make me feel better about them, and not good as in I will just get even more sad. I really do love TV.
Not quite.
Okay, I'm excited then. I will get past this
Is that our target?
tutorial level.
This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible. Laser communications recovered.
Toby, I'm transmitting your pod program.
Pod program download complete.
There we go. I know, I don't want to skip it actually. I like the cutscenes.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside from the ground.
And now I'm just remembering the first time I did this when I ate shit and died at this point. Unfortunately, I can't save the level up I got there, but that's okay. Because we are going to return to the thing, and I am going to check NieR or NieR Automata root C. Right? Okay, so it's from Full Scale Attack is where we pick up again. So, I thought it was, but I wanted to check. Okay. Let's just... Well, I know I don't have to, but I want to restart Route C from scratch, not least because I've kind of forgotten how Route C began, so...
We've confirmed that the network core units known as Adam and Eve have been destroyed. The enemy's chain of command has been thrown into complete chaos. As such, humanity has chosen to seize this opportunity and launch an all-out attack against the machine forces. Of course, the forces of Yorha will participate in this endeavor. Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Right? Well, and also there is quite literally no such thing. Right. What I'm going to do here is... I like it as well. It's just also really strange to, it's strange to see TV in it. I'm gonna sell that because I will re-equip 9S and put that hijack onto him. At this point, I don't actually need to sell things in terms of money. I like keeping my my inventory relatively clean, you know? Can't sell Pascal's core. Okay. I need loads of machine arms. That's what I need. I love Papa's booze. Maybe I should pop that for something. And actually, I'm gonna sell all of the S's because I've got. Do I need to? No. Am I going to? Yes. Why? Because it's my inventory and I'll do what I want. Right.
Server Administrator 3S. Server Administrator 3S. Please return to the server administration room as soon as possible to handle a capacity issue. End transmission.
I'll do whatever I can to help you from here. Good luck. Oh, I want to go
Command to all Yorha units.
this way because I want to save.
Proceed to follow pre-programmed instructions and carry out your operations. To prevent data leakage, communicate.
They're very much like Mav's casting hooves, and therefore slightly cursed, in my opinion. Right, let's look through our multi-legged Goliath-class machine life form. This unit's equipped with 2 massive blades for close combat encounters, where its black body is covered in mysterious symbols. Multi-legged Goliath-class machine life form. This unit is equipped with firearm while its white body. Together, former leg sections have been repurposed into a pair of powerful arms, making it capable of rolling out powerful attacks from both close and long range. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted there. Unit's official title is Model S. Model S number 9. While this Yorha member possesses offensive abilities, he specialises in survey missions, was particularly skilled at information gathering and hacking. While 9S had a normally kind personality, he began to exhibit hatred for A2 when he killed 2B. when she killed 2B, for whom he possessed an unusually deep affection. In a cruel twist, he also met his hands at the end at the hands of A2. Okay. Just, God is sad, you know, just like in general.
From the surface is prohibited except in case of emergency.
Right, now that we've saved, let's go. I like the fact that you can do certain chapters again and stuff. Like, redoing it this way to me really in my mind does like give it a degree of like circularity, the fact that like ultimately we can't really escape. And like we're always, you know, even it's cool. Let's do it. Good luck. So this is what is the reason I've sort of been thinking about this and this sort of time loop and circularity and stuff is because of, so Higurashi, which is the other like game that I'm playing at the moment, which I'm playing on Thursdays. The quirk of that is that one of the characters possesses the ability to go back in time. It's actually one of the characters possesses an ability to take another one of the characters back in time. And this sort of supernatural aspect, at least yet hasn't yet been explained. It's kind of weird. But the way that plays out is that you as the player go through 7 iterations of the same summer, which all sort of go in different ways, and all end horribly as well. But you find out in the last one that the character who's been going through time has gone through probably, I think she's gone through like nearly 100, and each time she goes back, she can go less and less far back. And so what you're doing in the chapter I'm playing through at the moment is you're trying to sort of create, you're getting the answers that you don't yet have, but you're also sort of trying to put together the various events that make the sort of summer that could be successful and could have a good end. And I don't actually know how it ends. I'm like maybe a third of the way through, maybe a quarter or a third. But it's sort of putting me in mind of this in that sort of similar vein. At this point, you know, we are going back. In my case, I'm going back to like do stuff I haven't done yet and get the other endings and stuff, but it's still almost the idea of like going back to make things better, or at least try to. All of which is to say, I love it. Also, I really want a flight unit like this, and being sad about A2 was giving me a headache.
Before I could convince myself to tell 2B the truth, our final major operation had begun. Still, at the time, I knew nothing. Not how the battle would end, nor what fate stood in wait for us.
Right? Although at this point in the future, they might, fuel may not be an issue.
And those are your orders. Do you understand?
The scanners are going to hack into the enemy's anti-air system and shut it down in advance of an all-out assault, right?
That's right. Good job, 9S.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a child?
What? That must be your imagination.
Right.
Look for machines that are receiving signals from the anti-air system. They should be located in elevated areas with good signal reception. I've forwarded the general positions of the machine life forms you need to hack.
Roger.
Here we go. Right. I'm going to do a thing which is, whoops, that I'm going to customize, equipped. Oops, I want to optimize, and then I want to, whoops, hacking, put that on. Now I've got 6 left. Can't trick me that easily. I'm gonna give him a... I only got 6 left is the problem. All chips, sort by cost. Okay. Range defense or weapon attack up. I actually put shockwave. I should probably put his defense up, but we're doing okay, so I'm gonna put shockwave. And while we're playing as TB, I'm going to equip this one. No, shit, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to destroy that one, but oh well. Okay, Swilly. She'll have to think about that further. I thought we got some new intel. Oh, here we go. Well, the machine lifeform network was destroyed following the collapse of the tower. A great deal of previously unknown information regarding machine lifeforms and aliens was recovered from the wreckage. As part of this analysis, we compiled research and conjecture regarding both the machine lifeform network and the lifeform codename N2, commonly known as the Red Girls, that was thought to have been commanding them. Machine lifeforms are weapons created by the aliens. The only command given for their behaviour was to defeat their enemy. However, it appears that their capacity for growth and evolution went too far, and they eventually turned on and killed their creators. I guess that. At this point, machine lifeforms recognised that the goal of defeating the enemy actually required an enemy. In order to maintain the singular objective, they reached the current contradictory conclusion that their current enemies, androids, could not be annihilated completely, lest they no longer have an enemy to defeat. In order to resolve this inherent contradiction, the machine lifeforms began to intentionally cause deficiencies in their network, diversifying the vectors of evolution for machines. This is the cause behind some of the more special machine lifeforms, such as Pascal and the Forest King. Meanwhile, the deficient network began repeating a process of self-repair while incorporating surrounding information until it finally reached a fixed state as a new form of network. Traces of information regarding human memories from the quantum server of the old model were discovered, indicating it had integrated them during the final stages of its growth process. The server contained a project of the discarded Project Gestalt, as well as the information on the human who was the first successful example of the Gestalt process. Having acquired information regarding humanity, the network structure changed once more, becoming what might better be called a meta-network, or concept, to borrow the words of machines. This led directly to the formation of the ego that we identify as N2. So then, to sum up, for hundreds of years we've been fighting a network of machines with the ghost of humanity at its core. We've been living in a stupid fucking world where we fight an endless war that we couldn't possibly lose, all for the sake of some council of humanity on the moon that doesn't exist. I don't know what the point to all this is, but I swear I will kill every evolutionary dead-end machine lifeform, as well as every single asshole behind Project Yorha. I'm coming for all your heads. Fuck you. Information Analysis Officer, Jackass. Oh, Jackass, I love her. Oh. She's one of my favourites. She really is. Right. Okay, we'll stick with Virtuous Contract then. Oh god, I can only imagine.
Please refrain from destroying the target. If you do, another one will simply take its place.
No killing the target. Got it.
Do have fond memories of Jackass. I do like her as a character, I have to say. It would be really interesting to do this again as well, having like more knowledge behind things. I think that would be pretty cool.
target is thought to be in a high location with good network reception. Try examining the rooftops of buildings.
Roger.
Nice.
I see your hacking was successful. Way to go!
You're totally treating me like a kid.
Now move on to the next one.
Fine.
That would make sense, Willie, in like a really horrible way. Like, because I guess like the answer, inverted commas, is that like, you know, some of the machines went crazy and that the virus that was infecting the androids was also affecting them, but it definitely seemed like sort of attempted at least to be coordinated.
Be
so
advised, the target's appearance is identical to that of a standard enemy. Once you approach, however, a marker will appear.
Is it me, or does it seem like they're getting smarter?
Hi. How do I get back up here? God, also Swillian has reminded me of the factory again and now I'm sad. Where do I go? Up there. Box.
Defensive system operation confirmed to be declining.
Almost there.
Okay. That was almost dangerous. Yeah. Fated. It could have been. It's sort of. That's the thing. Like it seems to me like it's you know, likely to pretty much have been that. Yeah, that like they evolved to. Phew, did that well. Falling off a building. Because that's one of the things that's like one presumes gonna happen is that, you know.
Looks like it's going well down there. Every scanner in the force is involved in this operation. So let's try not to fall behind.
Yeah, no falling behind. Got it.
9S,
What is it?
make sure to do whatever is necessary to avoid combat.
And how will I provide support to the squad if I don't fight?
Scanner units such as yourself are not designed for battle.
Aw, are you worried about me?
No, I'm merely pointing out that you would be a liability on the battlefield.
Wow, that's harsh.
You know, she cares about you, really. But to you know, return to the glitch point, it makes sense to me in a conceptual way that, like, you know, evolving too far would lead to something along those lines, you know, something going wrong in that sense. How the fuck do I get up there again? Ah, up. I've no doubt I did exactly the same thing when playing this the first time. Constant like, how do I do this? Phew. That one was close.
11S to 9S, come in.
9S here, go ahead.
Just about wrapped up here. How about you?
Just one left, I think.
Roger. Be sure to head back to the bunker when you're done so you can sync your data.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Until your combat data is uploaded, none of the scanner models can run updates.
Okay. I'll take care of it as soon as I'm done here.
Appreciated.
Here we go. It seems, I wonder if androids, it's like, it seems that the androids also have the capacity to evolve and change in some way. Oh god. Let me be.
Whew. That looks like everything.
Proposal. Unit 9S should rendezvous with Unit 2B before the combat situation worsens.
Sounds like a plan. Let me just mark the point on the map. And there.
Okay. I'll get back into the save zone. Oh, where are we going? There. Okay. Just check we've got. Can't a hand. Colosseum. Well, teleport over. Ooh, oh, I think I have a feeling I did that one last time. I remember that. Which makes me think I did do it last time. But I could also be completely wrong. As previously noted, my memory is the garbage, so...
Here we go.
The operation will begin at a point southwest of the city ruins. Use your flight unit to travel there and meet up with 9S.
Will do.
We've repaired and reinstalled the weapons damaged in the fight against Eve. Be careful, okay? The mission will be in full swing by the time you get there.
I will.
And thanks.
The Council of Humanity has a message
Oh,
from all
fuck
of our
off.
brave androids fighting on the surface. Our elite Yorha forces, the pride of humanity, have defeated two enemy network units known as Adam and Eve. This victory is a giant leap forward in our quest to reclaim Earth. The moon rings out with the cheers of the entire human race.
Like fuck it does.
We look forward to your continued combat exploits.
The moon continues, like much of space, to be dark, silent, and empty. I should be allowed to do heavy attacks while I'm flying. Yeah, I guess so. I wonder if also it was the fact that, like, they knew that Pascal had pretty much allied with us in the form of A2. I don't know if they wanted to sort of...
2B.
it seems strange that I would, like,
Operation is underway, and a few squads have already engaged the enemy.
try and deliberately poke a fight, but what do I know, huh?
orders are to function as a kind of guerrilla unit that provides support as necessary. I forwarded our squad's current positions to your map. You should head over there ASAP.
Sounds good.
Right. Let's go. I miss being able to scooch about on A2.
This is 4B, Captain of Vanguard Squadron Alpha. We're being worn down by a fierce enemy attack.
This is Guerrilla Unit 2B. We're on our way.
Roger, and thanks.
Don't worry about it. I guess so, yeah. That's something that's, there we go, that's the level up we were missing. Cool about the game is that, like, you do very much have the capability to just, like, interpret things as you wish. I really do want to do the, at least watch the cutscenes of the unlock for
Thanks for the assist.
We're heading out to support other squadrons.
We'll join you and
Words.
provide further backup.
For sure. There's a lot of it as well. Like, you do each route and it's kind of short and then you're like,
Squadron Omega.
not really
We've
though.
gained control of our assigned zone. Heading out now to provide support elsewhere.
I'm sure I had a thought there and it's completely gone, so I apologize. Whoops, that's not what I intended to do.
Captain of Theta Squadron. The enemy machines are multiplying in front of us. We can't hold this position.
Don't worry, I'm like 3 times their level, I got it. I need to do the unlock for factory again.
Thanks. We'll join you, if that's all right.
Man, I can't see a thing.
Alert. Detecting an unusually high number of hostile machine life forms.
Wonder why.
Going nuts like this. I thought
Right?
This is Unit 7B with Vanguard Squadron Delta. We're currently pinned down by a number of machines that appear to have lost their minds.
This is Unit 2B. We're heading over now to provide support.
Roger, 2B. Much appreciated.
You are welcome.
Thanks for the assist.
You're
we're heading out
welcome.
to support the next squad.
Understood. We'll join you there and lend a hand.
All right.
Right.
We've sighted new enemies in the region. They've got attack Squadron Omega surrounded and are giving them one hell of a fight. Can you get over there and provide support ASAP?
We're on it.
You got it.
Man, this is tougher than I thought it would be.
We need to hurry. This is Unit 2B. We're in position to provide support for attack squad. If this keeps up, we can win. 9S, scan the area. What was that?
Bad.
Toby! Are you okay?
Let my guard down.
Very bad. Okay. I wish I could, like, equip chipsets to each character so that when we swap characters I didn't have to think, oh, yeah, I better go in and...
I'll provide backup. Damn it. There's no end to them. I gotta finish them off and help 2B.
I forgot about this bit, which is why I'm glad that I'm, like... Right? I mean, to be fair to them, they are only androids, you know.
You okay?
Those boots really do look like Mab's casting hooves.
Is this a wide area virus? To me! This viral attack. The EMP must have triggered
Hang on,
it.
right, bear with me.
Do something. I have to save 2B.
Yeah, no, I had to pick up some items first. It's okay. Oops, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do you.
You okay? I'll remove the virus right now. Hold on.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do.
B, you okay?
The hell?
They've been infected and taken over.
No. Wait, what? Attack functions aren't working.
That's because of their Yorha IDs. 2B, I need to hack into you and fry your identification circuit.
Do it.
Fuck. Distinctly remember doing this my first time round as well. Identification signal not functioning.
Pod, report our status to command.
Alert. All communications are currently being jammed.
God damn it!
2B, I located the unit that's jamming our comms.
Got it.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Right, I know these guys don't ever end, so I'm gonna take out these ones. And start getting out of here. Hi. This is true. Okay, right. I'm not gonna bother fucking skipping about with chips anymore. We're sticking with chipset B. And 2B will 9S rather will just have to put up with it. I know, right? That like line of quest is really, really sad. Oh, I didn't think I probably could have like dropped down into the pit. I couldn't remember if it was in the pit or not. Whoops.
The planned operational area.
Yeah,
Return to the operational area immediately.
it's because I'm dumb, that's why.
Alert.
It's so...
Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area.
I have a distinct feeling I did exactly the same thing last time as well.
Alert. Exiting the planned operational area. Proposal. Return to the operational area immediately.
Right, there we go.
The jamming is coming from that thing.
Oh, that boy. Whose day I shall now ruin?
That should take care of the jamming.
Pod, send an emergency distress signal to command. Pod!
Alert. Connection lost. Unable to reach command.
Damn it! They're still jamming us?
Signal reception is clear. Connection lost due to server-side authentication failure.
Oh yeah.
No response is coming from command on any channel.
Shit, what happened to the bunker? Can't keep doing this forever.
2B, I have an idea. It's possible to access the bunker through a back door in the system. I can use that to initiate an emergency upload of our personal log data. Then we set our black boxes to self-destruct and take them all out at once.
Sounds good.
Data upload 30% complete. 50% complete. We just hit 70%.
Are you done yet?
Almost. We're at 92%. 2B, your black box. Log data upload complete.
The set our black boxes to... It just hits harder now.
We have to report back to command.
Catch me outside thinking about a never tire of looking life. In case, well, so the heels are shorter, so maybe it's in case she doesn't feel like wearing the like kitten heels, the like, you know, stiletto heels. I know what things are she's got at the moment.
Commander, 2B, 9S, what are you doing here?
The Yorha units on the ground were infected by a virus. We had to detonate our black boxes in order to stop them.
A virus? What are you talking about? None of our ground units reported anything about a virus.
That's because all communication with the bunker has been severed.
And why did you leave the battlefield anyway? I didn't order a retreat.
We're telling you, Yorha has gone berserk!
No. If anyone is acting infected here, it's you.
Are you nuts?
2B, 9S. You're being detained under suspicion of virus contamination.
Wait a minute!
Bingo!
Big Secret World vibes.
They're infected?
Commander, we have to go!
Damn! The doors! Did the virus infiltrate the bunker itself?
Yep.
Operator, what?
That's not the operator. It's...
We speak to you through the network and virus.
How is that even
And
possible?
two, I guess.
We've had a great deal of fun while watching you squirm, but I'm afraid the end has come for this outpost.
Who hates it, Precious? Just saying.
2B! It's open!
Emergency. The fusion reactor within the bunker is currently in uncontrollable state. All Yorha units must evacuate the bunker.
Rip 9S.
Repeat. The fusion reactor is currently in an uncontrollable state.
There's still witches.
Stay focused, 2B!
Commander! It's fine.
No.
Operator 60, thank you for the flowers.
Hate it.
Flowers are beautiful, aren't they? Thank you. Someday
Commander, the bunker is lost! We have to evacuate!
But tell me, why weren't you two infected?
I don't know!
It's probably because I deferred our data sync.
Commander, we need to get some flight units from the hangar and get out of here!
I'm staying here. I can't.
Commander!
I too was synced up with the server.
But 9S can hack into your systems and...
There's no time. You two are the last remaining members of Yorha. It's your duty to survive.
But Commander...
Besides, this is my command. Let me at least fulfill my duty here, to the end.
2B, this place is lost!
Commander! Move it, 2B! That's an order!
Intro is so good. I can't stop thinking about it. Oh no. Oh.
Alert. Multiple pursuers detected.
Hostiles?
No. Oh no. This signal.
It's your...
There we go, I've got control again, I can...
Alright, enough of this shit. 9S, I need to take over your control.
You need to what?
I'm getting us out of here.
Okay.
Flight controls transferred to Unit 2B.
Flight controls established for Unit 9S. Setting automatic course. Entering escape route from combat zone. Wait! What are you... No!
Stealth function released.
Yorha Unit 2B's stealth function unlocked. Wait! 2B! 2B!
I just... it makes me so sad. All of it, like...
Critical damage to flight.
There's nothing here that's good.
Eject immediately.
I've got river water, we will die instantly.
Alert. Reactor core temperature rising. Alert. FFCS and NFCS systems unresponsive. Analysis. Offensive functionality lost.
God damn it.
Yeet.
Alert. Multiple enemies
Too
confirmed.
yeet. For a minute there, it was not letting me fight, which was alarming. Let's pick up all the objects.
Alert. Virus infection detected. Proposal. Administer vaccine immediately.
I'm gonna play through this intro section. And then we'll I remember this bit taking a while, but I feel weird like restarting the game and then not like leaving halfway through the intro, so.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 16%. Malfunction detected in NFCS circuit.
I have to keep it from spreading to other androids.
There's
Pod,
only
give
two
me
of
a
them.
location that's low on android signals.
Really?
Searching. Analysis. The area near the abandoned commercial facility meets the desired parameters. Alert. Your high unit 2B will sustain serious damage unless the virus is eliminated.
You don't say.
This really, like, having done this really does hit differently now. I have no doubt that I will, like, cry my eyes out again at the... when the thing happens. You know, the thing.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 21%.
Remove the contamination and reset.
Analysis. Virus is transforming and progressing its own algorithm with abnormal speed. Removal will be difficult.
Please. That was not intended. Fuck, am I just screwed now? Like, given that I've been knocked down here? Maybe I should let them kill me. I don't really... Like, this will take me out into the desert, and then I'll have to go from the desert back to the mall, which is a ball ache. I think. Oh no, this takes me to the... This doesn't take me to the desert. Of course it doesn't. Oh, it takes me to the fucking alien facility. Why am I so stupid? Maybe I should let them...
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 32%. Malfunction.
I might... Yeah, because, like... I'm gonna see if I can, because... I don't want to... I just want to get the... Like, I want to get this bit done, you know? Okay, this is the, Okay, alright, take care, have a good night. And it was lovely to see you again, as it were. So, do take care. we'll skip this cutscene. And unfortunately we have to do like the whole long walk again and stuff, but c'est la vie, you know? At the same time, I'm going to try and avoid fighting as much as possible. I know we could do a thing immediately after this, but I really like the cutscene at the end of this chapter, so...
Virus contamination rate up to 16%. Malfunction detected in NFCS circuit.
I have to keep it from spreading to other androids.
Yep.
Pod, give me a location that's low on android signals.
I know that running and fighting and shit makes it go faster, but...
Analysis. The area near the abandoned commercial facility meets the desired parameters. Alert. Your high unit 2B will sustain serious damage unless the virus is eliminated.
You don't say.
Ah, I love you, 2B. I mean, I love A2 more, but, you know, I still love you. I feel like I don't dislike any of them. I think I just like A2 more. But I still like the other two, you know, just not to the same degree. Right, let's work our way out of here. That's careful. Or at least more careful than the one before.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 21%.
I know.
Remove the contamination and reset.
Analysis. Virus is transforming and progressing its own algorithm with abnormal speed. Removal will be difficult.
Here we go. Not do what I did before, where I get knocked off and as a result suffer. Hi Android body, how you doing? Fuck, balls, piss tits. Oh, now I'm back where I started. This is annoying. I didn't need a full recovery there. Let's see if... Is there a different way out I can take? Oh, over that way. Hopefully. We'll see how this goes. Probably badly, with my luck, but... Oh shit, that one doesn't work because I can't jump. Right, I remember now.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 32%. Malfunction detected in visual processing system.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of us
Eat
fighting on the surface.
a dick.
Today, I have wonderful news. The Council of Humanity has decided to increase the production of this
Eat
will enable us to deal a powerful blow to our
an entire dick. Can I ride a piggy?
hope is near, closer than ever to it. We look forward to future glory and know that you will be the one to bring it.
Nice.
Glory to mankind.
Okay, I can ride Piggy for a bit and then I get knocked off, but... Nope. At least for a short while, I could ride a Piggy. Yeah, I'm completely lost at this point, so we're just running around and having fun. I'm trying to like remember how to get there in ways that won't potentially cause me to get knocked into the pit again. Right. Nope.
Alert. Bonus contamination rate up to 57%. Malfunction detected in FFCS circuit.
I know I could chapter select past this, but the cutscene at the end of this is one of my favourites in this entire game, so... I do also want to, as much as possible, like, replay this chapter from scratch, as it were, as much as possible. For the emotion of, you know, replaying it more than anything else. I love the way that this is done. Like the way that they do this scene is so good and so heartbreaking and so terrible. You know.
Contamination rate 90%. Alert. Unusual heat generation in central nervous system. Internal combustion imminent.
Yeah.
Abnormality detected in visual sensors. Alert. Deterioration found in black box. Alert. Damage to data backup system. Step damage will make it difficult to retain self-consciousness upon backup.
Backup gone.
I really love this. It's so well done. There she is. My girl. My one true love. I know.
Guess this is it.
Oh, jeez.
These are my memories. Take care of everyone for me. Take care of the future, A2.
can feel like myself starting to cry already just thinking about the cutscene.
Where the hell is 2B?
Scanning. Black box signal located.
Put it on the map.
Alert. Large-scale ground tremors detected. Underground soil structure is no longer stable. Cause is likely a high-magnitude earthquake. Proposal. Evacuate immediately.
I'm not going anywhere!
Oh my god.
To be. Are you?
Nights.
Oh no. 2B. No. I'll kill you!
It's just like, what a stunner of a chapter. So good.
Black box signal for your high unit 2B offline. Death confirmed. Data exchange engaged.
Your high unit 9S has completed repair and reconstruction of all damaged areas.
Ooh, I should do.
Unit is ready for reactivation.
Your high unit A2 also ready for reactivation.
When I'm streaming, I prefer not to, because then I have to read
Illuminate surrounding area.
over the dialogue. I feel like I have to read over the dialogue for people who are just listening, so.
Units 9S and A2 are safe.
No problems detected.
Only one issue remains. We comprise the Yorha support system. If the A2 and 9S units are
Play it in my own
operational,
time with JP
we are
voices, I
required
think.
to attend and support.
Agreed.
Displaying positions of units A2 and 9S.
Displaying current coordinates. Select unit to support. Pod 153 will continue to support. Unit 9S. Proposal. Pod 153 should periodically review the mental state of Unit 9S. Acknowledged.
Looks like he's awake, Devila. Morning. Slept well, didn't you, 9S?
I feel like if I play it starting as 9S, then it feels to me like he's the main character and then he's the one that I choose for the end. But
I'm in the resistance camp?
That's right. You've been unconscious for nearly 2 weeks. A little thank you for saving your butt would be nice.
Where's 2B?
You know that better than anyone, no?
gosh.
Her black box signal disappeared.
Oh.
Nevela and Popola are rare android models designed for medical treatment and maintenance. Without the bunker, they are the only remaining way for Unit 9S to initiate repairs. Proposal. A word of appreciation is appropriate.
Thanks.
Yeah, there used to be lots of our models around. Apparently, we were put here to oversee some kind of large-scale system that was in place.
Yeah.
Apparently. What does that mean?
It means we don't know. All the records from that era have been deleted. Our model kind of went nutso at some point in the past. It ended badly.
I still can't believe that they remade them to experience guilt. Like, I understand that it's because they ended humanity, but...
They used us as a sort of control group in order to ensure such a thing couldn't happen again. So yeah, we're lab rats. But at least we get to be here helping out friends. I'd like to think that we're atoning in some way for our past sins. Try not to overdo it, 9S.
Well, now that we are awake as 9S, I am going to end things off there because we will pick up redoing Route C, this time starting as 9S and getting his ending. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very, very much appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming Destiny 2 tomorrow. I have not played Destiny in the last week, so we're going to keep working on our various quests and stuff like that. Then on Tuesday it'll be Final Fantasy XIV, where it's patch day, so we're going to be doing the new Berger stuff and then probably tooling around and seeing what else is available to do. I still need like raids and shit like that, so we might do that too. Then on Thursday it'll be Higurashi When They Cry, Matsuri Bayashi, remembered eventually, where we're going to continue putting the puzzle together to find our way out, and seeing where we go. At the moment, we're still trying to get to the point where we can save Sudoku. And then next Saturday will be more NieR Automata, where we'll be continuing Route C2, shall I say? And yeah, it's less surprises in our story because I already know what's going on, but more fields, no doubt, because I also already know what's going on. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Do look after yourselves and be excellent to each other. Thank you so much for coming along, and I shall see you guys tomorrow.